never let you down, I'ma shine on sight. Keep your mind on your grind and off of mine's alright, right? Hard, I'ma ball on those squares. I float in $250,000 cars everywhere I go. I know in the lead it may seem me might be, but no matter what they doing, they don't do it like me. Like a G, I hold it down for the town I'm at. In a flash like that, recognize I'm back, strike 'em back.
You're listening to the Urban Sports Scene.
Welcome back to the Urban Sports Scene. Once again, we're here with Wally, Will T, Fish, and Ray. Hey, Ray, why don't you give us that rundown over there?
Yeah, I'm going to kick off the rundown. Glenn Coffey retired at 23 to obtain a master's degree and a bachelor's degree, and also pursue ministry. Percy Harvin, he came back to practice after missing 2 weeks after losing his grandmother, and also suffering from migraine headaches. And speaking of headaches and ministry, specifically Buddhism, Tiger Woods, he's continuing to have a tough time on the PGA Tour. Looks like all this stuff is still stressing him out. And the Reds and Cardinals had to be separated after an altercation. And anyway, speaking of fights, Chad Dawson was defeated for the first time in the upset loss, but I'm mad because I didn't get to see the fight. We were all in the wedding.
I got a chance to see it. I don't know about y'all. Y'all stayed downstairs and attended the wedding, but I went upstairs to go watch the Chad Dawson fight. Chad disappointed me, disappointed a lot of people. He was a 4-1 odds favorite. Chad, at certain points during the fight, Chad had him stopped, but Chad just didn't go through. He wasn't aggressive enough, man.
Forget the fight. Let's talk about the highlights of the wedding. That's the big thing.
Oh yeah, last week we told y'all homeboy up in Baltimore was getting married, and everything went well. The tuxedos worked out for all y'all that remember last week, but we ended up being ushers. Yeah. I wanna make love in this club.
Well, not all of us ended up being ushers. 3 of us at this table ended up being ushers. One individual who was in the wedding refused to help and be an usher.
That's right, the angry light-skinned man. I am not an usher. I was not brought into the game. I was not signed to a 10-day contract to be an usher. I am a groomsman. I do not take orders from women who aren't even married. If you ain't got a husband, I ain't taking your orders about no wedding.
Darrell Revis of the wedding is right here with us, dog. He held out.
I was looking like Rex Ryan, just telling them what to do, letting them know everything how I felt.
There's no way the best man should have been an usher. It was retarded to me.
Ooh.
Who's the best man, Waliolo?
Yeah, Waliolo Lolo. And the wild thing about it, she said my name correctly when we was in private. She was just trying to clown me on the slide. I ain't like that.
She was talking to her mom in private?
Me and Jew, me and her, she was talking to us. She was like, Waliola? I said, okay, good. Come back outside, Waliolo Lolo.
It must be a Baltimore pronunciation.
I don't know. I think she got a little grudge against Prince George's County individuals.
Nah, it's African names are hard to pronounce.
But she said it right first, and then clowned it in front of everybody.
Are you salty? Are you
yes,
upset?
I'm very salty.
Are you upset?
What are you salty about?
What else could I be salty about?
Your date.
Your date. What? I mean, the dude tried to push up on your woman.
Oh, that dude should have got crushed.
Yeah, you had a maintenance dude trying to push up on your woman.
I feel like, out of respect for her, I didn't do anything, but dude was... Please, let's go on. Let's move on, please.
Oh, yeah, we also had a wolf sighting at the wedding. Somebody mama had a shag on her upper lip. She had it lined up, though, so, somebody out there like it.
Hey, dog, my brother,
that was sticking in mine, too, matter of fact.
Yeah,
it was sticking in mine.
You had some wolf stuck in your throat.
Harold, like I said, Harold, my brother, she was sitting on your side, so, hey. We'll talk about that afterwards. Anyway, the wedding was straight. I mean, I had a good time. I think everybody else here had a good time. And speaking of the Reds and Cardinals and Chad Dawson, talking about these fights got us thinking about what we feel are the greatest fights in all the sports, except for hockey, because they fight all the time. We'll discuss that after the break. It's your man, Ray Rogers, and over this past summer, my homeboys Wally, Will T, and Fish tried losing some weight on Celebrity Fit Club. Here's how it went.
Welcome to Celebrity Fit Club Boot Camp. My name is Harvey Walden, and I'm going to be your drill instructor and fitness coach while you're here at Celebrity Fit Club. Now, over the next 8 weeks, I could be your best friend or your worst freaking nightmare. The choice is yours. I highly encourage you to respect me and respect the rules, or your life here can feel like a damn eternity.
Go ahead with that, Harvey. Bama's over here just trying to lose some weight.
And you thought Harvey was bad. Well, listen to when Will T told Dr. Ian he's been drinking.
Damn, I stay getting drunk. That's why I can't lose no weight. Blame it on the alcohol.
You're drinking on a weight loss show.
I mean, I need something to calm my nerves down. This show ain't no fun.
Every single week, it's always an excuse. Push through the excuses.
And Wally revealed a horrible secret when we had a therapist come in to work with the fellas.
I asked each of you to bring an item from home, something from your life that you want to leave behind. Who'd ever like to start?
All right, I'll go first. First off, let me be real with you. I brought my diet pill, so let's put that out there right now. Because me, I love to eat. I love eating buffalo wings, onion rings, jollof rice, and goat. Can you blame me?
How did it feel for you to be taking the easy way out?
Feel bad? Not at all. I love eating my African food and my buffalo wings and onion rings. That crap makes me happy.
And at the end, the results weren't good when Fish got on the scale.
Please step on the scale. Your weight tonight is 216 pounds.
Is that good enough for you, Harvey? I'm like 5'8", 216.
Hell no!
The urban sports scene, your place for sports, not for weight loss.
Yeah. It's been a ride. I guess I had to go to that place to get to this one. Now some of you might still be in that place. If you're trying to get out, just follow me. I'll get you there. You can try and read my lyrics.
Welcome back to the urban sports scene. Hopefully you wasn't running a little too late like the bride was on Saturday, but we was too busy shaping our mustaches in the back. But we got to talking about fights early before we went to that commercial break, and one of the fights that really popped up in our mind was the brawl at Auburn Hills. Ron Artest, Queensbridge holding it down, and Steven Jackson throwing a punch at a fan. What was up with that though when he hit dude with the beer in the hand?
My favorite all time one was Jermaine O'Neal, how he just slapped dude. He just slapped him.
Nah.
He just slapped dude, like, huh?
I think that was weak, for real.
Fat Boy just dropped though. Fat Boy dropped.
Nah, he missed a couple punches.
But
And
the main one, he was on the floor and he just stole him. He dropped.
he slid with it though.
You can tell Jermaine O'Neal can't fight because how you slide and slip down when you hit
Hey, there was
somebody.
soda on the ground,
Steven
man.
Jackson was the realest in the crowd.
I don't know. Then you had Artest was in another fight. Man, didn't he get on Shaq or something one time? Wasn't he fighting Shaq?
Yeah, when it was Shaq and Brad Miller were fighting, and then all you saw coming from the left part of the screen was Ron Artest jumping on the back of on top of Shaq's back. That was hilarious to me. But another one that was even funnier than that was Pedro versus Don Zimmer.
Man, that's like my uncle Don Zimmer though. But I mean, he got at least a little blow in there.
That's like
Pedro,
He got thrown like
He
a
got
little
thrown
matador.
he got
Or
grabbed by his
leg.
ears and thrown down to the ground, and Pedro was like, who else wants some?
did Pedro have like the curl back then, or what was he on?
Nah, he
back?
had the Jerry curl. He had the
Okay,
curl.
he was,
He had the
he's
curl.
still rocking the curl.
He had the curl.
Nah,
He brought
hey.
it back retro style.
He looked like the Purdue Chicken Man when he fell, like old grizzled.
And it was in slow motion.
That was a
It was
mismatch.
in slow motion though. Everything was in slow motion.
But another dude, remember when Kobe got punished back in the day?
I
When he was
loved it.
like a rookie or
I
second
loved
year.
it. I loved it.
Chris Childs was like fresh out of prison back then. That's when he was like hustling.
It was
he
great.
was older though than that.
No, it was his about
He
third
wasn't
year,
he
something like
wasn't in
that.
the league that long.
He had the afro,
He had the afro, the mini bush.
Yeah.
The
Steve
mini
Harvey Bush.
and he got two-pieced.
Yes, it was great. It's one of the best little punches in
Shaq
history
was
of
like,
fights.
I don't know how that man get punched on national TV without doing anything back. I don't understand it at all. So it takes guts to get punched on national TV. He carried him.
Yeah, exactly. I'm glad Chris Childs did it. Thanks, Nas. Appreciate that.
Yeah, he did look like Nas. But one of my personal favorite was Buddy Ryan. It's not the fact that I may look like Buddy Ryan, but the fact that Buddy Ryan.
Why you compare yourself to
Yeah,
Chubby
I
White
love
people,
Buddy
Jack?
Ryan though. Buddy Ryan and the Ryan family are so cool. I just love Buddy Ryan. I'm about to be a Jets fan, you know what I'm saying? Because I love the Ryans. But Buddy Ryan just two-piecing Kevin Gilbride on the sideline, just like, wow. And Buddy Ryan was like 60-plus years old, hitting this old dude and just going at him on TV. I mean, wouldn't you do that if you was an old man? Would you
Yeah.
not punch somebody?
Oh yeah, no doubt. I'm
like
going to do it
Buddy.
like it old. I'm using my cane, matter of fact.
With a fist on the other end?
Nah, they not look like some type of Black Panther, like the dude that tried to steal Wally Girl.
You could have punched him with a cane,
Ooh,
Walt.
I wish I did. I really did.
Oh yeah, why
I
you
really
ain't fight
did.
him? Speaking of fights, you know what I'm saying? Could have been a tuxedo
Hey,
brawl.
man, I didn't want to ruin Harold's
They
wedding.
were taping it. It would have been on YouTube.
I just sat by my girl and made sure he knew not to come back. That's all.
Oh.
That's all. He didn't know either.
Didn't he try to talk to her again?
Nah, not when I sat down there.
Oh yeah, it would
walked
look.
away.
It would look like the Riddick Bowe fight.
Oh, he
Rick
been
Bowe,
dropped.
who came out through the crowd and swinging.
Man, that was the most serious fight I've ever seen on TV. Jim Lampley was like, I'm going offset. My daughter's in the crowd. he stayed professional throughout the whole thing. But yet he was like worried about his daughter. He was like,
Oh man.
I'm leaving. My daughter's in this crowd. I
Daughter's
have
in
to
the
find
crowd.
her. She's 16 years old. I'm nervous.
Wasn't George Foreman like that bodyguard so they wouldn't get
Probably
jumped or something?
Yeah.
But that's what you got to do. Or when you come to fight, you got to throw some cheers. You got to be like, or you can be, you know what? I think the best fight I ever seen was him when Harold fought.
Oh yeah.
He dropped somebody and fell.
He dropped dude from Baltimore, then slipped running after him.
And I had to pick his butt up.
Yeah.
Oh, dude might see him now. He live out there.
Oh,
It might be his cousin, you know.
It might
he
be.
in the Baltimore